Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Welcome to Emirates Stadium.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And now, lining up
Arsenal have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So off we go then. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. He's got tall. Goal! Arsenal! And that's got him off to a flyer.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Now he's off and running. Gets a good foot in there. Lookman in acres of space out wide. He gets big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lookman. That's a good run down the left. He is through here. And the keeper beats it away. Ayew is there, and he can get that clear. That has been slung wide. Now the delivery. That's a decent clearance. Goes looking wide. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. In it comes. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, they can break here. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Abdul Samed. And it's Kudus. And he's had it nicked away. Out to the right. Williams. And Abdul Samed. Kudus. Alvarez. Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Ayew. Kudus engages and forces him off the ball. Distributed tidily. Gets to show off his quick feet. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Kudus. Lookman. Great skill, that's nice. Ayew just eases him off the ball. Decent progress down the left. That is good alertness. Now it's Ayew. Alvarez. And here's Yamal. Ayew. Lamptey. And here's the chance to counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Jiku. Now it's Ayew.
Andre Ayew really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ayew. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hakimi. And Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ayew stood up well to him there. And it's Arda Güler. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Ayew. Gehi does really well to win the ball there. And here's Kudus. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hangs one in. DiMarco. And it's Hakimi. And Yamal. Güler. Yamal. Knocks it into space. Quick look, then... Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Abdul Samed. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. Alvarez. That is lovely. Alvarez's cross. Ayew. And it's Kudus. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action is back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That's a decent clearance. Garner. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Kudus. Out to the left it goes. And the finish! Superb from Kudus! About as smooth as it gets. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. And he's heaved it away. Taken back almost at once. Lamptey.
Arsenal really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure.
Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kudus really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Yamal! Kudus. And Jiku.
The attendance for this match
And it's
was
Ayew.
61,052.
Lamptey.
Oh, really well played.
Great run on the overlap here. Ayew. Foot in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution.
Kusanov is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, good ball! DiMarco. Shot could be on. Valverde. Pass somewhat off target. Goulet. Alvarez. He shifted it to the flank. And now the breakaway. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's a key interception. Ayew. Lamptey. Ayew. And Jiku. Lamptey. Tries to play it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Yamal. That's been cut out, well played. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. And the pass is intercepted. Iñaki Williams receives it in a good position here. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And just like that, he hits 50. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's taking on the lot of them. In by Messi, and it's claimed by the keeper. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And here's Lewandowski. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Spread it left. He's got away. Williams. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all. Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And he's kept it out. Hoisted in. Keeper's dealt with that. And he can clear it away. Played out to the right. And it's gone back to the keeper. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Kudus. He's had it taken off him. And he shoots! Well, now in he goes again. He scores! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.